Dimensional Mastery 2018.
So we're going to do two things. We're going to have the blessing of the wands, the blessing of the people. After your wand is blessed, you will take it into the dining room and put it on the white cloths so a picture can be taken of it. You will later pick up your own wand. You should not touch anybody else's wand. Carol, get up and tell us about your wand. Stand with your back here. Does your wand have a name?
Yes.
What's your wand's name?
In English, Mahist. In German, Mahest. Magical healing stick.
Okay.
And it's a he. And I got connected to him, even the sphere was not on top, glued on top. And during the night, he offered me what I can do with him.
What is the sphere? What stone is the sphere?
Malachite.
I do know this, but I'm going to ask you. And what stone is your point?
Rose quartz.
Are there any other stones on your
Golden
wand?
peridot.
Pre-night.
Pre-night. I apologize. So, and he told me about, I saw what can I do with the sphere, like pulling at the back of the spine from the patient. They had radiotherapy after cancer retreat to took out the toxic, for example. And these channels told me to do, I don't know yet what really to do with it, but they told me they want to go something in like a circle. So, and...
hang your wand upside down. Hang your wand with the sphere down. Now make circles.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Thank you.
You know something about the wood?
I don't know the word in English. It's Wacholder.
Juniper from
Sedona.
Wow.
So, and he has lot energy from a vortex come down. I feel that I can work with some other forces, powers from somewhere else. And Starr showed me some totem animals, spirit guides on this wand, like bear and dogs and entities, and so I love him.
Okay, could you come and just present me the wand? Go forth and multiply this woman's light. Work with your healing and hold the energy that she needs, that she emits, and multiply it. Thank you. Please sit down.
Thank you, Starr.
Mikasa,
Yes, Starr.
can you tell us what your stones are on your wand, please?
My stone, the sphere is lapis lazuli, and the pointed one is Lemurian crystal. A lot of rock gold. And the wood is willow, and it's old willow, almost dried. A lot of how to say, it's holes and I don't
And
know.
what kind of feather? What kind of feather is
Feather,
that?
I don't know which one, but I really attracted this, the big feather, and these two small one is, the dark color one is from this beach, and the other one is also I attracted by this red color one, the sharp, like knife shape feather. And Crystal gave me the leading of the wand, and she mentioned about this feather for discernment, support my discernment. And my wand, the name is Wisdom Keeper. So I'd like to use and hold this wand for deepening and holding and connecting to the wisdom, not only inner wisdom, the universal wisdom or the earth wisdom. I really love the symbol that the moment at the final process, it like coming from deep inside of my heart. And first, my impression is it's a mixture of the Poseidon's how to say staff, staff with three. Yeah, trident, and also the Tibetan Buddhist the two-sided knife to cut ego and bullshit. So from the deepest, the depths of the ocean and the highest, the mountain, so I hold both energy, and I'd like to use it for myself and for giving and sharing the wisdom to people in the community.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Come hold it before me. Like the pages of a book, like the pages in the library. Let the wisdom become manifest on the planet Earth from this wand. May come into the energies, the auras, the chakras, and the being. Let this wand travel physically and travel on all levels. Blessed is the light of wisdom and knowledge, for this wand carries it forward. Thank you.
Thank you, Starr.
Thank you, Starr.
Dan. What are the stones on your wand?
The sphere is a tree agate, and the point is a tektite.
What is the point?
Tektite?
Tektite. What's a
Tektite.
tektite?
As far as I know, this is a stone not from Earth.
Correct. The tektite is part of a meteorite. Okay?
And the wood is an apple. I was surprised and amazed to find fire-breathing dragon in here, pointing in this direction. And I also found a few symbols and falling stars. This one's name is Naked Truth. Its purpose is to deepen and expand enlightenment, and also to help with healing and transformation. I also sense something with balance with female and male energy working here.
Presence into the now. Let the dragon in you blow away the bullshit in the heads. Let the dragon spark the passion in the compassion. Let your curve smooth and ease things. So drama and challenge disappear.
Thank you, Starr.
Karen, okay. Mademoiselle has 2 wands.
Yes. So this one is called Sete Ondas, which is in Portuguese 7 waves, to bring the energy of Iemanjá in honor for her protection, blessing, and healing. And I'm going to use this wand for blessing and healing for my community and myself.
What are the stones on your wand?
I have labradorite, the point, and this one.
Fluorite.
This is the fluorite. Help me with the name of the god.
Ammonite.
Ammonite, you have a blue sunstone, and this one also I forgot.
Is it azurite malachite?
Oh, azurite malachite. And it's decorated with waves because it's called 7 waves, so it's decorated for its name. And it's a draft wood, so it was a lot in the water. It's very light. It has water energy in it.
Let's bust this one first. Let this one make all the points of the community flow together as one. Let each one have their own space and place and come back together as one. Let it teach, let it heal, let it party, let it embrace love. Oh. You threw that party shit in there, didn't you? What's about the other wand?
Thank you. And this wand has an amethyst and a point, the Lemurian point, called Lemurian. And
What is the word? And what is this wand? Talk to me about it.
so I got as a memory for a dear friend that passed away a few years ago, and his name was Shai. So this one name is Shaya, that is the gift of God, and is the one to help me connect to source and bring wisdom and knowledge.
Okay, let me bless it. Shaya, the memory of your wisdom, the memory of your connection, speaks with life through this one. You are honored, and you get to honor people in your shape and form. Go home with your friend. Meet new friends. Give, teach, create, and be an artist of light.
Thank you, Starr. Thank you.
Tell us about your wand.
It has a sphere of ocean jasper and a jade, 2 tourmalines, and a ruby and a peridot and quartz.
That's a mackerel crystal, honey. It's one of the best. Okay.
Arkansas quartz. And I put drawings on it from the forest, the forest magic on it. And I'm not sure about the name
What?
of the wand itself.
And the stone here is?
Jade.
My name is Seed Planter.
Seed planter.
Okay, let me bless your wand. Seed Planter. Plant seeds on all the planes. Physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, astral, etheric, and celestial planes. When people see you, you will activate in them the places and spaces, touches and lights of what they are holding back. Make the seeds grow. Plant the seeds deeper and fertilize the lives of all who see you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, you got 2 wands, okay. Can you tell us about this one, please? What is the stone?
Yes, so it's got amethyst sphere and a crystal quartz point, The wood was unnamed, so I'm not sure which one is that.
Let me see it. Moonwalker. Your wand is named Moonwalker.
Thank you, Starr. The purpose of this wand is to empower and honor the phases of the moon, so as the phases of the woman. So it will help women mature into their full purpose and presence to be who they really are. And I'm very connected to this.
What is the wood?
The wood is, I'm not sure.
Apple.
Apple.
Moonwalker. Walk with the women on their path. Hold the space that the womb has and expand into their hearts and minds and souls the power of women. Oh, so many different phrases. Oh, so many different types of light. For each woman, a different light is needed. Carry on to the villages, carry on to the towns, carry on to the cities and the country. Let the women become the waves of power. Let the girls become women, and the women become crowns in grace and in peace, with harmony for all.
Thank you, Starr.
What is this wand?
The other one got red tiger eye sphere with a rutilated quartz, and the tree is cherry, and this one is connected to Jupiter energy of abundance, the divine masculine and manifestation. So this one is more the inward and this one is more the outward outcome.
What is its name?
This one I don't have a name yet.
Do you know what Athanar is?
No, I don't.
It is the oven that alchemists use to turn lead into gold. The name of this one is Athanar.
Athanar.
Athanar, and I'll write it down for you and you can look it up later. Let me bless this
Thank you,
one.
Starr.
Red tiger's eye. Pretty cool, honey. On the masculine, as it pulls itself together with the assertive and aggressive choices, may the energies of sheep, heavy, bad, be lifted up by this wand and turned, changed, and changed into the brilliance of gold, the value of wisdom, and the male power in its most spiritual form.
Thank you very much.
Very nice, the male and female wand. What a good selection. Come forward. And you have two too. Yes. How did you have time to make two? I don't know. Put them down. Tell me your one. Choose one.
Yes, I start with this, but they come together to work together.
Okay, so tell me about this first one. What is it?
I'm not sure. I think it's cherry. Has pyrite sphere, and this pyrite sphere has a lot of little box that contains all the dreams and wishes.
Yes.
And a ruby that is working
Ruby slice, yes.
in like a heart, and the name is wisdom, heart wisdom.
Heart wisdom is the name?
Yes, to bring the wisdom of the heart, the dreams from the heart, and the earth.
Okay, what's your point?
It's a crystal.
It is a crystal. Oh, heart, the mind fights you so much. Mind, the heart, the mind, the heart, the heart, the heart. Know that there are more neurons in the heart than there are in the mind. Know that the heart speaks of wisdom with unconditional love, and that the mind will fight the heart, and with true spirituality, the heart will win again and again and again and again. Thank you.
This one come to complement that one. It fits in my hand. It comes from the sea.
And what is your spear?
It's an amethyst sphere and an amethyst point. And has jasp. It has ammonite that brings the ancient wisdom of the universe and connect with the sea. This is a life lesson.
What?
A life lesson.
And what stone
It's
is
a
it?
piece I don't know. You know?
It was a calcite.
Yeah. I feel that I let
Golden calcite. That's very clear. To bring clarity.
And his name has feather from the seagull from this beach, and also shells from this beach. And his name is Sedina. It was the first name that comes. Sedina is a goddess from the Eskimo. She brings the infinite supply of all needs from this. All needs, all necessity, spiritual, material, from this Eskimo. So this wand brings the connection with spiritual and earth to supply all the needs from my family and my community.
Oh, you will speak loudly, baby. You will speak to the young, you will speak to the old, and all the in-between. Speak to them of the countries and cities that have been before. Speak to them of the wasted wisdom so they will not waste yours. Speak to them of the lands that have fed the people and the lands that have remained unused. Speak to them in voices of crowds. Speak to them from histories of man. Speak to them from the gentleness of women with children, and speak to them from the power of the wind, the sea, the earth, and the trees. Thank you so much. Welcome. And breathe. You know as much as these blessings are for these ones, these blessings are for each and every one of you in this class.
Thank you.
Russell, do you have a wand? Okay.
Only a spatula for cooking.
Bring me a wooden spoon. Never mind. No, just sit down, Russell. Talk to me about your wand.
So this wand has a sphere from ocean jasper and a point from aquamarine, and it has a name. Or you want to?
Yes, I want to see the name.
The name is Ocean Touch.
Okay.
And I got a reading from Christelle, about it, how to use it, also with runes for healing purposes. And the day I got the name for this, I went up and I was sitting there on the porch with you showed up. We saw to the sunset, and you shared with us that the specialty of the ocean, if you step into the ocean and put your energy in it, it will go to all the waters.
It does, all the waters connect.
That's right. So this is ocean touch.
Let me bless it for you. Ocean touch, you look slender and cute, but that is your disguise. For you hold the power of the seas and the ocean. You have the power to soothe, the power to storm, the power to extract power, so that people will know who, what, and why they are. You may be gentle, you may be loud, you may be harsh, and you may be soft. Bind to this woman. Multiply her energies. Teach her her strength, and welcome her to the whole world. Thank you. Next. Wow. Tell me about your one, Sage.
The wood is a piece of driftwood that came from a river in southern Utah. Its spear is malachite, and if you remember, you showed me how to match up the cracks between the spear and the wood, and it feels really good. The point is a crystal. I have a piece of jade and rhodonite, and this is, help me remember.
Amazonite.
No,
Larimar.
Larimar. And then this was a piece that you blessed and then gave to Pearl, and she said that it belonged on my wand. And then finally, this is the bottom piece of the spear that broke. Remember when?
Right, they're on the floor.
So this is the bottom piece of that spear. That's
Calcite.
was it calcite? So
What is his name?
Shiloh.
Shiloh?
Shiloh.
Shiloh. Shiloh, when I was young.
Yep.
You used to call him one. Okay, and what are the feathers?
It's a turkey feather and
Looks like a chicken.
might be a chicken. Yeah.
Okay.
Then I have a couple of shells that just had natural holes in them.
Great. That's a really powerful shamanistic. Could you hold your wand for me? You need to turn it up. Turn it around.
Up this way.
Yeah, this needs to be here. There are no words, so I'm going to give you my DNA. There you go.
Thank
Next. Hello, tell me about your wand.
Yes, my wand is out of diamond willow, this is wood, and my point is black tourmaline, and my sphere is opalite.
Opalite, yes.
Opalite. And it is a wounded healer wand.
A wounded healer.
Yes, because suddenly the black tourmaline decided to fall apart, and I glue it, and I want to call it Wounded Healer wand, also Chiron, the name of the wand, because you gave me the new spirit guide, Davida Mustard, and she is also a shit stirrer, and I know that my own healings are useful for others to heal. And so the wand is for healing and also for transmutation and for rituals for the community I build and I go for.
Yes. I am a wand of thank you. I thank all the wounded healers whose wounds were so big, but they had to heal the wounds of others. I am the speaker of the community. I bend easily in the wind, but I do not break. I am strong. I speak the truth. I pull the body and mind and heart and community and people together. Thank you.
Thank you, Starr.
May I bring Olivier's wand too?
She has Olivier's wand. Could you
Sure.
bless that one?
Both of them. I love Olivier dearly.
Yes.
That's her husband who's in France, was in last year, 2 years ago, Dimension.
3.
3 years ago, Dimension.
Yes.
Okay, which one would you like to start with?
This one, and after I will
Put the other one by Laura.
So,
Tell me about this one.
this wand is a willow tree wand made by Pearl. And it has a malachite,
Diamond willow.
diamond willow.
What kind of malachite?
Diamond
Diamond
willow,
willow.
just malachite.
Well,
This is
really,
malachite.
this type of malachite has a special name. When it's this way, I don't recall it right now.
I don't either.
But it does have it when it grows in clumps instead of growing in a vein.
It has a scepter crystal point.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
crystal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And ladybug,
Yes.
that's the name.
Wow.
It is from wood, from a Native American.
It's stone carved from a trading post in New Mexico.
So
I can't
it's
think
made
of
out
it.
of pipestone.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And there's a tree of life here. And here
And that's silver. And a
Yeah.
snail
Yes.
or a squirrel.
Okay, I don't know the name.
And this is Olivier.
Yes, this is Olivia's.
It doesn't have a name right now.
No.
I know, I'm going to think. Well, I'm going to channel. Shaman speaker is his name.
Whoa. Shaman speakers.
Okay, you help me hold this so I
Yes.
can bless this. Just help me hold it. Shaman speaker. For all the words that the shamans don't say. For all that you should understand that never is spoken about. For all the healings that happen so fast that nobody can see them, feel them, or imagine them. I am shaman speaker. I speak in energies and lights where words are not enough, where words are made of light instead of letters. I will give you strength. I will give you unseen language. I will go forth and gather around me and play and work with shamans from all lands and many different names.
Thank you, Starr.
Susan,
Could you hold it, please? Thank you.
This is your one now.
And this is my one.
And what is this? What's this sphere on the end?
Crystal quartz with crystal sphere and crystal point.
Let me
right
see
here.
that point. Did this point come from me, Pearl?
yes.
That is a mackerel point. 5, 3. Chandler crystal.
Yes.
Okay, what are the stones on it?
So Labradorite,
Good.
tiger eye,
Good.
and my third eye.
What?
My third eye. Yeah, it's like a third eye.
Charite.
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 Yes.
From
And
Russia.
the wood is a willow tree.
Diamond.
Diamond willow.
Diamond willow.
Yes. And the name of the wand is White Flame.
White
Flame.
flame.
Yeah, because it has
I
a
see
lot
it.
of.
I see
Yeah.
it right now.
And white flame because flame is transmuting things. This is an unenlightened wand. And
Transmuting.
yeah, unlike yes, and flames are transmuting, and white is because of the purity and the connection.
There are no words for this wand. Ice cream to the tongue.
Thank you.
What are you thinking, Diamond Jack? Are we strange enough for you yet? Tell me about your wand.
This is my wand, La Dualidad, and the sphere is a blue tiger eye, and here's a crystal, and nearly black and white, and in between are many possibilities how it can look like, and there are spirit guides, totem animals, and every time I look at it, appears something new, and this is black kyanite. One of the feathers is from the shore, and that little shell as well. And this one, I'm not sure if it's a turkey or a fasan. Fasan.
Maybe. Faison. I don't know. Whale.
And it's La Dualidad.
What's its name?
La Dualidad, duality in Spanish.
Oh, patience. Patience and patience. From underneath the patience is the deepest of wisdom, is the pause where the answers come in. I am patience, I am pause, and I am the answers. I will touch many, I will touch few, and I will touch hundreds of thousands. Thank you for welcoming me into your home.
This is clear quartz crystal with extra on the top, cherry wood, tiger eye at the end, and I made it in design for a mate wand, but it keeps telling me it's also a healing wand. It
What
tells
is its name?
Rays of Light.
Rays of light. Thank you. That tiger eye is especially juicy.
Yes. It spoke the moment I saw it.
I am courage amplified by crystal. I am crystal amplified by courage. All that you seek, you shall find within yourself. All that you find will be yours to keep. I am the speaker of healing. I am the healing of speakers. Gentle, gentle nights, sunny days, and inner warmth of inner peace is for those who touch me. Hey Jen, what's up?
Hi. My wand's name is Lodestar Weaver Ward. It
it shows it does weaving and unweaving, and it's a lodestar, so it's a guiding star for weaving, and ward for directions, different kinds of directions, and also protection. It is a healing wand and a transmutation wand.
What is the wood?
I have a diamond willow wood,
And your sphere?
a spider obsidian that has a star in it.
It does, doesn't it?
Yes, and then I have a quartz crystal. I have a multicolored tourmaline, jasper, and
Yes, that's a nice jasper.
yes, and I'm not quite sure of the two little ones.
I'm not sure either.
Yes, it could
Do
be.
you notice that this is a snake?
Yes, Starr.
I cannot press this. Oh, I can lick it. There's my DNA, all the teachings of my teachers and all my teachings.
Thank you, Starr.
Thank you, Starr.
Who's next?
I created this one possibly 8 years ago, and it was ultra masculine, and I kept it on an altar and sort of ignored it for a number of years to calm and tone that down. And I brought it out. The septarian popped off, and a wonderful gentleman in class fixed it up for me. And this is an anhydro quartz.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Let's take a look at that a little bit better. Do you know where your bubbles are?
I've lost them. I used to know, but now I don't.
I see several raindrops. Very nice. Nice and high. And your feathers?
This is a feather that shall not be named.
It's a feather that is illegal here in the United States, so we do not name it.
And pheasant.
And what?
Pheasant.
Pheasant. And is this a stone here?
No, it's
It looks
natural,
Like,
doesn't
it looks like a clitoris.
Yes, good.
What is the name of the wand?
Power voice.
Okay. This is easy. Oh, no! Don't make me do it! The things we do as spiritual teachers. So tell me about your wand.
Its nickname is ST for shit transmuter.
What is this shit?
Shit.
What kind of shit?
Baby dinosaur shit.
Dinosaur shit. What is the name of that? Art's the only person here who knows the name of the rock that petrified dinosaurs.
So it's petrified dinosaur shit.
But it looks like.
It looks like a rose, like a volcanic rose to me. So it's again a transmuter. The end tip is a citrine.
Double.
It's a double terminated citrine on both sides. The wood is a cherry wood, and I've left the bark on it. I believe that it's exquisite, and I didn't want to remove it. There are
How many stones?
Lorimar, Charolite, I think.
Charolite,
Snowflake obsidian,
obsidian, malachite,
malachite. That's a
citrine.
no, it's amethyst. and that one I'm still
Sodalite.
sodalite
And
then-
kyanite.
and kyanite, which I love. This one is in honor of Ganesha. Removes the obstacles, and it's in tandem with chicken feathers probably, but it's also about duality. So we have the colors, the beauty of life with black and white duality. So it's I'm off the same branch as Gaudi. So we have sister wands, sister brother wands.
Who does?
Gaudi. So it comes from the same, so they're related.
Clarity and shit. All the stuff. For all the people who think they don't have any, may the clarity come to them. For all the people who know they have it, may clarity come to them to do something about it. And all of the powers in the middle to flow around and around and around, or gently, easily, quickly turn shit into light and assholes into spiritual beings. This is a shadow wand. This is dealing with people. What was his name?
ST.
For
Shit transmuter.
also for shadow transmuter.
Shadow transmuter.
This is a very good shadow one. Good making, Susan.
Yes. Awesome.
What are you having, Doc?
I have pine wood, and it's for longevity. And the point is quartz with a little tiny bit of rose, and it has created itself a little being inside that was not there before.
Oh, I see that.
And the point, I need your calcite.
Yes.
Optical calcite.
Optical
Yes, that's
calcite.
what it is.
Okay.
Optical.
And its name is Starfish. And it's because I'm inspired by my husband, and he's Pisces, and I'm inspired by Starr, and it's Starfish.
Just give it to me. Let me lick it. Where's the starfish?
Here's the star.
Okay. Look this. Can I have permission to lick your husband?
Yes, Starr, you already licked him. Thank you.
We don't talk about those types of things in class.
Thank you, Starr.
This is my wand.
Yes.
It's made out of a diamond widow tree. It's got a smoky quartz crystal,
Sphere.
a sphere, and a crystal, a pointy crystal, which
Let me
have
see that crystal.
a crystal growing on top of it.
Well, that's mackerel. That must have came from me.
It came from you.
Yeah.
Yes.
You have a peridot.
Say it again.
Peridot. Yes,
Peridot?
Peridot, ruby, green tourmaline, and another ruby. And he's got a copper nail to make the grid more stronger. He's got a lot of spirit animals inside, even Starr saw a Buddha inside, and Karen and me, we saw a UFO here. And I gave his name is Kochav, which is star in Hebrew, but I give it not in a right spelling. I write it in a different spell, so it's mean Kaf Chet Bet, which is the 3 upper counting in the 10 counting of the Kabbalah, which is the crown, and the 10 is the crown, the 9 is the Chokhmah, which is wisdom, smartness, and the Binah, which is another wisdom. And this word is about wisdom. It's for connecting me to the inner wisdom and to the upper wisdom in me and in the sky and in the stars. His purpose is to give me wisdom, knowledge, and inspiration for this life. And when I look with him, with this beautiful smoky quartz in the moon, I can really see galaxies. So this is my friend.
I am change, and I am transformation. I am yours, but of the sky and the sea. I walk with you, yet yearn to walk inside of you. Take me. Take me to the music, take me to the laughter, and most importantly, let me guide you to yourself.
Thank you, Starr. Thank you.
Thank you, Starr.
Laura?
So, this is a wand made of a cherry tree. It's an azuro lapis and a raw ruby. I try to keep the natural points because I saw a spirit. But I was at the end obliged to curtain it. So I add a little feather around it to give some move. And I call energies when I was making it. And it talked to me during a meditation. And it made me go on a journey with it in the wood, with the trees, in the sky, in different dimensions. Like it was teaching me, showing me a lot of possibilities I have inside of me and I can do with this one. And it gave me its name, and it is Illumina.
Say it again.
Illumina.
Illumina.
Yes.
To light.
Yes. So I kept it simple, but I feel it's very special.
I am your light, and you are my light. Together, we shall light the lights of people. Together, we shall light the mind and the heart and the spirit and the groins of others. Speak with words, yet shine brighter. Speak with your heart and light the world. For together, we are one light as big as the sun.
This is Hanukkah. It is made out of, I don't know if it's a she or a he. It is made out of apple tree wood. And I have a rainbow quartz sphere and a blue kyanite point. Thank you. And I have a peridot, which I lost first, and then I glued it in the wrong way, and I have to clear it and glue it again. So it was a bit tricky to do that. And I have ruby here, and tourmaline here, and ruby here. And the energy, I have straight energy in it, and I have spiral energy, and I put a person here, and a house here, and these shells are from the beach. I'm not sure about the feathers. And this one give me my strength back, my wisdom, my shamanism, and it connects me to the birds, so that I can talk to birds, and I will learn bird speech. I don't know really what it is now, but I will look it up. And it's connected to the sky and the water. And it has Jesus energy in it. And it has a foresight and a backside. Here's an eye.
The name?
Hanukkah. And somebody, maybe you told me it's from Hawaii. It's a Hawaiian name, but I don't know.
Thank you very much. You're turning in this face now. Thank you.
All right. So I have the lapis sphere and a rose quartz, a very light rose quartz tip. And the wood is made out of elm, and it has lots of eyes in it. And my wand is for my mate, my beloved, and I didn't want anything else on it. So in the relationship world, 1 + 1 is 3, and also for a tantric relationship with lots of sacred sexuality. And its name is Gusto, which means vigor, excitement, pleasure, and appreciation. And I would like for you to find the actual name, to share that with me.
For all the years that David and I practiced Tantra, for all the years that Art and I practiced Tantra, for all my whole year in a tantric ashram, all those energies are yours, and magnifying and pulling the mate to you. Gusto is a good name.
Thank you, Starr.
This wand has smoky quartz, has blue kyanite, and shungite that was put here by your recommendation. The wood is a cherry wood, and that's how it got its name. I called it sherik. And when I looked at in the internet, I found out that it's a ship from X-Men. And a ship from X-Men, the movie. No, it's a film, and the part I saw when I looked at it, he's jumping from a boat, and his friend is jumping after him and catches him underwater. One is saying, "I'm drowning," and he says, "Just get out of your mind."
Something to say to you, get out of your mind.
Exactly. And I also tried, like others, with cherry wood to maintain the cherry as much as I could. Every time that I exposed it, another face popped up. So people can see here different faces.
And what is your feather?
It's still looking for a bird.
The little one is a pheasant feather.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So Jack, when saliva has DNA, when I lick something, it gives my DNA, it gives my teachers, and all wisdom I know. That's a blessing. It's not gross. Okay. Tell us about yours.
So, this one is a cherry one with a beautiful amethyst and a little tiny crystal pot.
Let me see the crystal for a second. What there's a whole world in the bottom of the crystal.
Yes, Starr. With a little green tourmaline here to facilitate the flow. And this wand named MCL. This name came by night when I asked it, and is here to open and hold sacred spaces and manifest magic creation. And it will help to hold spaces for many people, for ceremonies, and facilitates a connection with wisdom to put the right words in the matter. Is precise as a laser. So I can also use it for healing cells. And is a he, but with also balancing harmony feminine here. And eyes to prevent illusion.
I am the speaker who lives in all time. I spoke in Atlantis and Lemuria. I spoke in Greece and Egypt. I spoke to the Maya. I spoke to the Anastasia. I am your speaker for your community with blessing for all.
Thank you very much, Starr.
Hey, Barbara, tell us about your wood.
It's color wood.
What kind of wood?
Color.
Color wood.
Yes.
Cola.
Cola.
Cola. C-O-L-A. Right?
C-H-O-L-L-A.
Cactus. Very interesting wood. Yes, tell me about the stones on it.
Lapis lazuli and a crystal, 3 points, 3 amethyst, and 2 tiger eyes.
Okay. Does it have a name?
Yes, Power of Trinity.
Pearl?
Power.
Power of Trinity.
Yes.
So the 2 and 1 and the 2 and 1 are the Trinities. I am the Trinity of the vortex. I am the Trinity of the portal. I am the Trinity of spirit. As I move, the good things and light stay upon me, and the rest drops through the holes to be consumed by earth and used again. I'm maker. I am a shaker. I bring to the bodies the lights to replace the darks.
Thank you, Starr. Thank you.
Kaya, tell me about your wand.
The tree is apple. It has double point. So it's a man and a woman. It's male and female. The sphere is lapis lazuli. It has a Larimar, which is one of the most powerful stones of Atlantis. It has 2 orange crystals and 2 octahedrons. Fluorite. I moved this because it's not leather, but I love very much the feathers of
So when you get home,
Yeah.
you change the strap and you change the beads and keep the feathers.
Yes.
Okay. There's only one thing to do with this. Do you know its name?
Mastery.
That's Mrs. Mastery.
Thank
you. Okay, so the personal blessings will be given after graduation tomorrow night. I want you to put your wands on the dining room table, on the white cloth. They will be photographed tonight, and when the photography is done, you can take your wands or leave them to rest. Please do not touch anybody else's wand.
Yes. Thank you.
The end. Thank you.